I shared the YouTube link for a reference in the chat. You can refer to that if required. Okay. Let me first share my screen. I hope my screen is being shared. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the first session of project that is active one. And this is the orientation session. So first we will go through the project document. After that, we will briefly see the project statement. Okay. I will take your doubts. Okay. So the first thing is everyone has to refer to this project document. This document is very important, and like there are so many things discussed over here. So let us see all these things one by one. Okay, this is regarding how you have to submit your project. Okay, then this is regarding how should be your project structure. Okay, so there will be one root folder. Inside that you can have subfolders and you can have your files. So you can refer to this. I hope everyone has the access to this project document.
Ma'am, please share it.
And uh, actually, this copy is the editable version. Uh, I don't have the published link that is being shared with you. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me check. Or else we will see that. Does anybody have this project document link? Can please someone share this in the chat?
Ma'am,
Yeah, okay.
somebody shared it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Then how evaluate your submitted project? Okay, so once we receive the submission, we will batch process the submissions. Okay, so you have to understand this point. See, we receive so many submissions. There are so many registered students for the project course, right? So we have internally created batches, meaning like there will be 2 to 3 batches. So it is not these are the batches that are created. Basically you are going to submit your projects, right? So based on the deadline we will create batches internally. Okay, so based on that, suppose first deadline sorry, first deadline is over. Okay, then after that we will process all those submissions, okay, till that deadline. Okay, then we will take 2 3 days for the plagiarism checks and releasing the results. Okay, then we will schedule like level 1 and level 2 Vivas. Similarly for the second deadline and the final deadline. Okay, then so what is written that once we receive the submission, we will batch process the submissions received in a given time frame on a specific date. And using an automated code that we have, we will first unzip the folder, look for presence of the root folder and existence of the Python file. Okay. Then what if the evaluation fails? Okay. If the folder cannot be unzipped or the root folder or .py file are missing, the submission will be reported as invalid. Okay. Uh, so once I hope everyone has the access to the portal. Okay, when you will submit your zip file over there, first you will get an option for validity check. Okay, everyone please make sure first you are validating the project and only after that you are submitting the project. Okay, so here are the reasons why your evaluation could fail. Okay, you can refer to this. Now, if the validation passes, okay, then there can be 2 possibilities whether the plagiarism is passing or not. Okay, if okay, I think we have the flow chart for this also.
Hello.
Okay, so here, tell me.
Yeah, hello. Actually, still that project course link is the right from that login site. Till it is not opening. It is
Yeah,
showing
Viva
as
workflow.
Viva booking.
Yeah. Talking about Viva booking, is it not uh, Is it not available for you?
Yeah, actually, from the start, it will be showing us Viva booking or how it will be. We need to submit our projects, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Uh,
talking about Viva portal.
okay.
So, yeah. So when you go to that Viva portal,
Hmm.
then like first we will have to register you. So that is done from our end, okay? So
Okay.
I think this project Apte one project code that will come under your dashboard, your personal dashboard, right? So there it
Hmm.
will redirect you. I think you have that link and it will redirect you to the portal. Okay.
No, actually,
Then
if I open
inside
also,
the
it is
portal,
showing us 404 error.
okay, I will check with the team. Might be like there are so many students, so they might be working on the final registrations, I guess. I will check with the team and get
Okay.
back, okay?
Yeah, once after finishing your explanation, right? How the post quarter project quarter will be there? Just you show it. Where to submit? How it
Okay,
will be?
actually,
Because.
yeah. So I have the access as an instructor. What I
Mhm.
will do, I will ask my team to add me as a student, as a dummy student, okay? Then I will be able to show you the complete dashboard.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Because still
or
we did
else
not
I
get
guess some
access.
instructor has, yeah, I think some instructor has already created video on this. Okay, I will check with the team and let you guys know. Okay,
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, what will be the next expected date of project submission?
yeah, I will come to that. Okay, let me first explain this. Okay, so there are various
Ma'am,
possibilities, and can you please let me finish this? Then I will take your doubts.
actually, it's not related to this, ma'am. I have not registered for the project. I am only registered for MAD 1 main course, not the project. But I got the invite. Is it mandatory that we have to
No,
take both
no, no.
MAD 1 and
Okay.
project together?
Uh, no, no, no. See, the thing is, in the Apter 1 calendar, we have links for both the theory classes and the project class. Only
Okay,
if you have taken the project course, then you have to watch these sessions.
okay.
Okay.
Uh,
If you are not registered, you can skip these project sessions. Okay.
sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. So let me first discuss this workflow. Okay. First, let me just increase. Let me just. Okay. I hope this is visible to everyone. So the first thing is you will submit your project. Okay. Then you will have to first, okay. Submitting meaning you will have to first check for the validation. Okay, whether it is getting validated or not. Once you have submitted the project, if it is invalid, then you will have to resubmit your project. Resubmit meaning what? Okay, I will discuss this one by one. First you have to do the validity check. Okay, then you have to submit your project. Once you submit your project, if it is valid, then it will go to this next step for the plagiarism check. Okay, if you have not checked the validity, that is your submission is not valid, then you will have to resubmit the project. Suppose you are in the first window, you have not checked for the validity, then automatically it gets deleted from our side. Then you have to submit your project in the next window. Okay, now suppose your submission is valid, then it will go for the plagiarism check. Okay, now in the plagiarism check, if we found out that it is a copied code or it is plagiarized, then it gets added to your academic records. Okay, this thing is there and you have to redo the project. Like, there are so many possibilities for that. Okay, but if your code is not copied, that is it is not getting plagiarized, then you will go to the level 1 viva. Okay, then you will book slot for the level 1 viva. Okay, in the level 1 viva, it is kind of objective type. It will be for around 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, now if you clear level 1, then you will go to level 2. Okay, if you fail level 1 for the first time, then here you will have to pay the fees and you have to resubmit your project. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now, if you clear level 1, then you go to level 2 Viva. Okay, there is some cutoff for level 1 Viva. We will discuss that. Now, if you clear level 1 Viva, you go to level 2 Viva. Okay, you book, then same process. We will release slots from our end. Then the slots will be visible to you. Then you will book the slot for level 2 Viva. Okay, now this level 2 Viva is conducted by the industry experts. It is going to be subjective and it will last for around, say, 40 to 45 or sometimes for 1 hour also. Okay, and if you clear level 2 Viva, then based on your performance you will get some grade. Okay, and if you fail level 2 Viva, then you can pass with D or E grade. Okay, based on your performance. Okay, this is the very simple workflow. Okay, now we will see the score weightages and the minimum pass score. Okay, in the level 1 Viva, I think it is there also. Okay, over here. Now, if you pass level 1 Viva, it means that out of 40, so level 1 Viva is for 40 marks and level 2 Viva is for 60 marks. Okay, if you pass level 1 Viva, it means that if you like there is something called as simply passing with D and E grade, and second thing is passing level 1 Viva, that is qualifying for level 2, that is clearing the cutoff for level 1. Okay, it is 28 marks. So if you score 28 or more than 28, then you qualify for level 2. Okay, but if your score ranges between 20 to 28, that is, it is less than 28, but it is greater than equals to 20 marks, then we will give you D grade. If your marks range between 16 to 20, that is, if it is 16 or more than 16, but it is less than 20, then we will give you E grade. If you score less than 16 marks in level 1 Viva, then you fail the level 1 Viva. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, then different cases are given regarding the fees and all those things. You can refer to this. Okay, and this workflow I have already explained. Okay,
Ma'am,
now we will directly, yeah, tell me.
how will we know
Go
submission
ahead.
is valid or not?
Sorry.
How will we know submission is valid or not?
Yeah. So once you go to Viva portal, you will submit your. It will show you one tab that is validity check. Okay, when you click on that button, you submit your project, it will give you a report for that. So you will receive the mail within 2 minutes. So it will give you the validity report whether your validation is passed or not. Now if it says validation is passed, then you can submit your project. But if it says that the validation is failing, then you have to see whether it is the structure of the project is same as that of one mentioned in the project. Okay, there should be only one root folder. Inside that you can have other folders and .py files. Okay, even if you don't submit this
I'm
project
a little
report over here,
confused.
that is also fine,
One
because tell me.
this
Okay,
chart
just
shows
give me
only
a
the
minute.
Python files. What happened to the HTML files? They don't have to be submitted.
Where will you store your HTML files? The templates folder, right?
That's correct, but the chart
Or else,
what you showed does not include that template. That's why I'm wondering whether they're
see,
supposed to be
wait,
there, right?
1 minute, wait. So here, can you see that here it is simply mentioned that so this is just a representation that it should have one root folder and you can have various subfolders, right? So you can include your HTML files over there.
Okay.
See, don't get confused by these .py files, okay? This
Right.
is just a general structure that you have to follow. Okay, so inside this, okay, just don't worry regarding this, because obviously we will have so many project sessions after this also,
Just
then
a
these things will become more clear.
does the
Okay,
directory structure matters? I don't know what you are going to validate. That's my question. You're not going to run the code. Are you going to check the directory structure and the file's presence? What is that validation
yes,
does? What the validation does?
okay, okay, wait 1 minute. On the Viva portal there will be one tab. Okay, so you will submit your project over there, and then you will click on that validity checker. Okay, then it will give you a mail whether you are passing the validity or not. So that is dependent on the directory structure that you have followed. So the basic thing is you should have only one root folder, and you have to zip this root folder. Inside this root folder you can have various things. Okay,
Okay.
so regarding the deadlines, 31st October is going to be the first deadline, then 15th November and 30th November. These are the three deadlines. Okay. If you submit your project till 31st of October, okay, so you will be considered as batch one. Okay. So till 31st of October, whatever submissions are there, we will process it. Okay. For this plagiarism check and everything, we will receive the results. Okay. Then we will schedule level 1 and level 2 vivas accordingly. Then those students who are submitting from 1st of November to 15th of November, then we will process their submissions. Okay. Similarly, for the students who are submitting from 16th of November to 30th of November, then we will process their submissions. Okay. So accordingly, based on the deadline, kind of you will have roughly three batches. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? Okay.
I'm
Yes,
not,
ma'am.
I'm not clear.
Okay. Let
Can I
okay.
can I,
Let
can I
me.
request can I request to address my question?
Yeah, yeah.
On 31st October, if I'm uploading some zip file,
Mm-hmm.
assuming that the internal structure was not what we were expecting, it is going to say
Mm-hmm.
fail. Should I wait for one more month or should I correct it and then submit on the same day?
Yeah, you can submit on the same day.
Okay.
So what? So if you submit till
Mhm.
like by 11:59, or sorry, 23:59 of that day,
Okay.
31st October. Okay.
Mhm.
See, first thing is you are first checking, you are submitting the project, okay, for the first time, and you are checking for the validity.
Okay.
Okay, then you receive the mail that your project is invalid. Then you will check the directory structure whether, and like we have this document, so you will refer to that what are the mistakes. Okay, then you will check your directory structure, then you will resubmit your project, like that, the
It is
meaning you
interactive
will
one.
submit your project and you will check the validity.
Okay.
Sorry.
All I wanted to know is it's an interactive one or just I submit and that is it. I got to wait for 30 days. It's not like that.
No, 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 not like that, not like that. See, once you get access to the portal, there first you will see there is one tab wherein you will select your term. Okay.
Mm.
Like right now I'm just added as instructor, otherwise I would have shown that to you. Okay, maybe in the next session I will add myself as a student, and then I will discuss like how the that dashboard appears. Okay,
Okay.
then first thing is there is one tab wherein you will select your term. Okay, this is the first thing. So everyone make sure that you are selecting the correct term. Okay, because there are some students who are doing this project for multiple times. Okay,
Mhm.
then what happens, sometimes they forget to select the correct term, then later they face issues, they work on incorrect problem statement. Okay, so whenever you are opening the portal, make sure that you are in the correct term. Okay, then you will see two different buttons. One is for validation check and one is for project submission. First thing is you have to validate your project. Once you click then you will do that thing, validation thing. Then you will, within 2-3 minutes you will get the mail, and it will let you know whether your validation is passed or not. Once the validation is passed, then there is a button to submit a project. You will submit your project. Okay,
Right.
then again it will also have two what I can say, two places or two input fields wherein you can submit your project video, that is demonstration video, short demonstration video, and project PDF. Okay. See, as this is the first session, I don't want to go in much details because then it feels very overwhelming. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Things get clear, yeah, step by step. Okay. Let's go step by step. I hope this is the basic things and these are clear to everyone. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a
Now,
small question. Sorry to interrupt. When would
mhm.
you recommend us to start, building the project? Like which week?
Okay. Okay. So basically, what happens? There are some students who are done with the theory, okay, and there are some students who are doing the theory and project together, okay. And in these project sessions, I will be taking project sessions in such a way that it is helpful to both the students who are done their theory course and those who are doing theory and project together. I will first work on the templates, okay, then after that we will work on other things. Okay, so in if I tell you about the mad 1 course syllabus, in week 2 you will learn about html css, in week 3 you will learn about jinja, in week 4 you will learn the basics of class, and in week 5 you will learn about the database, that is sql alchemy part. Okay, so for the completion of the core requirements, the syllabus till week 5 is very important. Okay. And as HTML, CSS, and Jinja part, these things are discussed first. So those who are doing theory and project together, they can follow the same way. Okay. And meaning first creating the templates. Okay. Then creating the models. Then creating doing that what we say modularization of the code and all those things, working on the class, that things I will we will do all these things step by step in the project sessions. Okay, but the students who are already done with their theory, they have a choice. Okay, as they are already done with their theory part, they know what is html, what is css, they know how templating works. Okay, they know what is how to write code or application and the flask and flask, all these things are already clear to you. Then directly you can first create the models, and you can work on the business logic, and meanwhile at the same time you can also create the templates, like you can follow this procedure. Okay, so that is completely your choice, it is dependent on you. So those who are done with your theory, are done with the theory, they can follow their own steps, whatever is comfortable to them. But those students who are doing the theory and project together for the first time, it is recommended that you have to first create the templates, like meaning whatever I will do in the project sessions, if you follow that, then it will become very easier for you guys. Okay, and the
Yeah.
third option is, even though if you are doing the theory and project together, there are some students who are very super fast, right? They gain the concepts very quickly. So already there are a lot of YouTube sessions available, right? If you think that you have time, like there are different types of students, so there are different types of possibilities, right? Some students are there who are doing things standalone. There are some students who are working professionals. Some students are doing dual degrees, right? So there can be different possibilities, and there cannot be even single path that you should follow. That is completely dependent on you, your commitments, right, for the time. So if you think that you have time, and if you want to finish it off quickly, then you can what you can do. Already YouTube sessions are available for both theory and project, right? So if you want, maybe you can quickly finish off theory, and like you can start working on the models and the flask application, and meanwhile creating the business logic. You can work on the basic templates, then you can add styling. So there are various pathways that you can follow, and that is completely dependent on the student.
Ma'am,
Okay.
got that, ma'am. But when will be the, do we have to submit the project modularly, like in pieces, or do we have
No,
to?
no, no, not required. You can directly, you can also have one app.py file wherein you can have all the code.
All
Okay,
right, ma'am.
that is also fine. Yeah.
And ma'am,
Okay, let
when
me.
will we?
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Let me just check the queue. Let
yeah,
us go one
sorry.
level. Okay.
Yeah, one small
Okay.
doubt.
Yes, Shreya. Go ahead.
Hi, ma'am. So, ma'am,
Yeah.
you said that there will be batches based on whenever we submit our project
Mm-hmm.
in three
Hmm.
batches. So, does it affect our marks, or how does it affect in which batch do we submit our project?
Okay. Okay. So if you are taken theory and project together, meaning this is September 2025 term, right? And if you are finishing off your project in September 2025, so doesn't matter if you are submitting it in the first batch or second batch or third batch, you are eligible for bonus marks. Okay. But
Okay.
if you are from previous terms, then I think if you submit till say I think 15th of November, then only you are eligible for bonus.
Okay,
Okay, this
ma'am.
is the only thing. Yeah.
So,
So if
15th
you
of
have,
November is the second batch, right?
yeah. 15th of November is the second batch, and final deadline is 30th of November.
And how many bonus marks?
Okay.
Uh, like basically bonus meaning whatever marks you are getting, it is multiplied by 1.05. Okay, like
Oh,
it is not, yeah. So whatever
otherwise it
marks
would
you
be
are
multiplied
getting,
by 1.
yeah, otherwise it will be multiplied by 1.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, Yash.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just unable
Yeah.
to log in into that project portal. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I log in,
Actually, what
it's showing me
happens?
error.
Yeah. So I will check with the team and get back. Maybe you can put your. Okay, I will just check with the team and get it sorted. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Anything else, Yash? No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Aishwarya.
We can submit our project any number of times before due date, na?
No, 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 no. It is not like that. You have to submit your project only once. You can validate it multiple times, but you have to. Okay, please listen to this very carefully. You can validate your project multiple times, but you get only one chance to submit your project. You cannot submit the project multiple times.
Ma'am, there is
Okay.
another any tab to put our project in validation, and the submit tab is
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yeah, submit tab is different and validation tab is different. See, don't worry about that right now. Okay. In the next session, what I will do, as I already said, see, this session is getting recorded, right? And next session will also be recorded. And there is very less possibility that students are submitting within this week, right? And what I will do, I will register myself as student, dummy student. Then I will show you the dashboard, how it will appear to all of you, and what are the procedures. Okay. So can you please
Ma'am,
wait for
ma'am,
1 more week?
my as I have taken the theory and the project together,
Hmm.
do I have to complete my week 5 theory earlier than,
Yeah.
yeah, earlier, right?
No, no, not required. I told you, like, there are various possibilities, but the students who are doing the theory and project together, my suggestion is just follow the project sessions as it is. Okay, we will go step by step and see. I keep my sessions very beginner friendly, okay, and I focus mostly on the core requirements. See, those students who are already aware, those who know a lot of coding, obviously they are going to do the project, right? But there are so many students who are just starting off with the project, so that's why I will keep my sessions very beginner friendly, so that students at least should start off with the project. They should do something. Okay. So just don't worry regarding that. We will
No
go
need
step by
to go
step. Okay.
fast.
Just follow the project sessions. No, not required. I am saying that if there are some students who have sufficient time and they can do it, then if want, they can do it. Like these are the special cases that I'm discussing. My point is there is no specific path for each and every student, right? Everyone has their own capabilities, right? Everyone have different levels of understanding, grasping power. So I first told you basic two paths that you can follow, but according to your comfort level, your flexibility, you can decide yourself like how you should do your project. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Shubham. uh Shubham, you're not audible for some reason. Is it audible to anyone else?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Suhani.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Tell me.
Okay. So, from what I understand, the project structure in the document is not absolute. Only the root file has to be there. But how we structure the
Mhm.
files within that root file is up to us,
Yeah,
right?
that is your choice. Yeah, that is your choice.
Okay.
Even
And
if you
ma'am,
keep only one abroad Viva file, that is also fine, not an issue. There is no necessity to modularize the code. That is your own choice.
okay. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Ma'am, and if we don't complete the project this term, then and
Mm-hmm.
if we re-register for the project next term, so we have to pay
Okay.
again, or is this only going to continue for the next?
As per my knowledge, see rules changes every term. We don't keep much check on that. That is that is handled by the support team. But as per my knowledge, if you have registered for the project this term and if you don't submit your project, then I think you are not required to pay the fees again for the very next term. Okay, but see, then there are so many things around that also, and rules keep on changing. So it would be good if you check this with support team. Okay.
Okay. And in that case, does the grade drop, or can we still get S or A grade if we
Yeah,
submit next?
yeah, that depends. When are you that is completely dependent your performance on your performance, right? It is
Regardless
complete.
of
There
which
is
term we are
no,
submitting.
yeah, there is no penalty. Yeah, there is no penalty
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
Roshni. Yeah, Roshni.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Actually, I have a
Mhm.
doubt regarding the submissions and all, ma'am. In the if we submit in the level one, then how much time will you guys take to consider like complete the level one Viva and level two Viva and all? Yes, ma'am.
So that
That would
completely
be.
depends on the number of submissions. See, sometimes what happens in the earlier batches, in the first and second batch, we don't get much submissions. Okay, so we first check the plagiarism result. We release the plagiarism result. Okay, it takes us 2 3 days to process that. Sometimes, like depends on the submissions, obviously. So it may take 2 3 days for that. Okay, once it is done, then we plan the level one vivas. Okay, so if the number of students are less who have passed, who are qualified for level one, then sometimes it may take 2 3 days. And if the number of submissions are large, we have also taken level one bypass for 10 days, 15 days also. In the last batch, we received so many submissions. Okay, so these things are completely dependent on number of submissions.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And one more question is like, if I open my portal, ma'am, it is showing the previous term, the statement, ma'am, problem statement.
Yeah, I already cleared that you have to check the
Yeah.
term
Okay.
from the tab. Okay, make sure you are in the correct term.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
Sahaj.
Yes, ma'am. Regarding when we have to complete the project, I just wanted to double check. If we complete it before November 15th, we'll get the 1.05 extra into extra marks right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that depends which term you are like you are doing. Which like in which term you are doing the theory and
So,
project.
ma'am,
If you are doing the theory and project together in this term, then you are eligible for bonus. If you have done your theory before September 25 in any of the term, I think if you submit till 15th of November, you will get the bonus mark. Beyond that, you won't get.
ma'am, I took
Okay.
the theory in last term, but I dropped it. I did not complete it. I dropped it when the drop date
Mm.
was.
So, are you going to do it in this term?
Yes, I'm doing it in this term with the project, both together.
Okay, so I think in this case you are also eligible for bonus. So I think you can submit your project till 30th of November, but still
Okay, ma'am.
cross check with the support team. Okay.
Got it, ma'am. And ma'am,
Okay.
if we start today's session, I'm assuming will be an orientation session, and next week's session, I'm
Mhm.
assuming we'll start with the theory on the
Okay.
project. So if we
Okay.
start doing the
So
project from next week, is it fine? I'm just assuming again.
yeah, it is fine. So meanwhile, you go to the project document thoroughly. You see what are the points over there. Okay, there are so many things in the project document. So first, focus on all those things. See how is the problem statement. Then think about it. How you can create this project. But you are doing the theory and project together for the first time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so you may find it difficult at this point of time because this is the second week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we will start HTML and CSS in this week. Okay. So see, the first thing is this is the first session. It is orientation session. Okay. In the next
Right, ma'am.
session, we will see the dummy project. Okay. So there will be one dummy project, and we will work on that throughout the project sessions. Okay. So
Right,
in
ma'am.
the next session, I will discuss the dummy project, and if we have time, then I will start off with the basic templates.
Right,
Okay,
ma'am.
basic
Got it.
HTML and CSS. Okay, so because this term is very small, right, and I have to finish off my sessions. That is mostly I work on the core requirements. Okay, so I want to finish it off before the deadline, first deadline. Okay, so even I am also getting a very less time. So if I get time, then in the next session, I will start off with the templates. Okay. So what you can do, you
Got
will
it, ma'am.
first listen. You first listen to it. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
And I think meanwhile we will cover the basics of HTML and CSS. Then I think it will be clear to you. Or if for some reason you found out okay these things are not clear in this session, then what you can do, if that thing is getting covered in the theory session, it is well. But if not covered, what you can do, you can go to the previous term YouTube session only for that part. If I'm talking about Jinja, okay. If that thing is not yet covered, see this is very rare chance because see that's why I keep this orientation session in the second week because I know that after this session I will start off with the project and I will start off with the template. So meanwhile I have the idea okay this thing is already getting covered in the theory class. So according to that I plan my sessions, but there is very rare, like there are some rare cases wherein I may discuss something which is not yet taught in the theory sessions. So, in that case, either you can wait for that thing to come in the theory sessions, or else what you can do if you have time, then you can go to the previous term YouTube session for that theory part, and you can quickly watch that session in 2x speed to
Got it,
just
ma'am.
get the idea.
Ma'am,
Okay.
so
So
just
what we
to,
will do, okay, 1 minute. So what we
yeah,
will
so
do in the project sessions, we will work on the dummy project. And what you will do, you will just simply take the idea from the dummy project. And you see, this term is very small. So what you have to do, whatever is getting discussed in the project sessions, okay, you have to only grasp those concepts. How we are working on that, and then you have to apply the same thing on your own project. Okay, there is no need to create the dummy project. Okay, the whatever things that I will discuss in the project session, that is just for your reference. So what you have to do, First, you have to listen to the session, okay? Then you can uh, watch the session in 2x speed if required. Then you will work on your own project treatment, that is hospital management, okay? This way you have to follow it so that you are able to finish off your project as soon as possible, okay?
Got it, ma'am. Ma'am, just last question. This is just the
Mhm.
orientation session, no, ma'am?
Yeah,
Theory
yeah,
will start from next session. Got it, ma'am.
yeah,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay.
Ma'am, will you explain wireframe today?
Yeah, I will explain it. I will come to that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Ishan.
Hello.
Yeah, Ishan, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know actually the relevancy of DBMS for the project because it's the Tourette for Mad 1 Theory 2 now.
uh Not not that much related, but the knowledge of DBMS is if you are aware of the concepts like relationship and all those things, it is fine. But if you are not, then there is no issue, because anyway we will see the relationships and we will work on the SQL part, and we will work on the SQLite database. So even if you don't have much grasp on the DBMS part, that is also fine, not required.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Okay. Anib, uh,
Main doubt is what's actually we have to do in this project. It's just to create web applications.
yeah, you have to create web app. That
Okay.
is given in the project statement that you have to do, okay?
Okay.
uh okay, is it clear to you?
And then second thing, what are the deadlines like submission dates?
I already told you. Have you joined this session late?
Just a
Because
little
I have
bit.
already discussed. You have just joined the session.
Yeah,
Okay, quickly I will tell you. uh 31st of October, 15th of November, and 30th of November, these are the submission deadlines. The final deadline is 30th of November. Okay, you can submit your project till 30th of November. This is the final deadline. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Om, you can go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am, good evening. I just want to
Good
know,
evening.
so the Django is required for this because it's Python or it's
No. It's Flask.
class.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the second thing is you have to be very aware of the tech stack, right? There are so many things, there are so many tech stack that you can follow to create the project, right? But see, we have one very big problem of evaluating your project, right? And there are so many submissions. That's why we have a specified tech stack. I will come to that, okay? Quickly, let me finish off these general doubts. Then we will go through the project statement. Then this will be very clear to you.
Yeah, and
Okay.
another small question, ma'am. So actually, if the Viva 1 and Viva 2, if it is a very minimum mark, so it will not come to the 60, and we require for the degree at least the 7 CGPA. So in that case, the student needs to, we will do the repeat this, or the how it will be.
What I understood from your question is, if you receive less marks, then what about the 7 CGPA criteria? Is it? Am I
Yeah,
correct?
right, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So I think according to me, to go to the degree level, the cumulative CGPA for the projects, I think 4 projects should be equal to or more than 7 CGPA. Is it correct?
That
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not
Yeah,
sure.
yes, it is correct.
Yes,
Maybe
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
cumulative.
Okay.
Cumulative. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. In
it's
that case,
cumulative.
yeah.
So if you fail this criteria, then in that case, you can, I think you can re-register for the project is a sort of improvement. Okay.
Okay.
Then you
Yeah.
can re-register for the project, any of the project to improve your CGPA.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Hello.
Prathamesh.
Actually, I
Yeah.
have raised the hand,
Hello.
but
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Prathamesh, go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, ma'am, I have a doubt regarding Viva scheduling. My
Mm-hmm.
main concern is in the first week of November, I will be out of country for a business trip. So my
Okay.
the thing is, this is the third term that I'm repeating the project because last 2 terms I couldn't submit it, and I don't want to uh, Actually I want
Okay,
to finish it in
Prathamesh,
this time.
what you can do, I hope my email ID is known to everyone, not okay. Let me just give I will give you my email ID. Okay, this is my email ID. You can send us the mail. Okay, then I will reply to that because I cannot discuss this issue inside this meet. Okay.
Oh, okay, understood. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, did you paste the email ID in the chat? I can't see it.
Yeah, yeah, in the chat, in the chat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, Prathamesh Gaikwad.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Ma-
go ahead.
My doubt is,
Yeah.
ma'am, what will happen in upcoming sessions, and they will teach us how to make project and help us to clear doubts.
That I already discussed, right? Right now only I discussed this.
And we are new to it, so it we
Are
follow.
you don't have to worry, okay? Are
Oh,
you doing theory and project together?
no, ma'am.
You're done with the theory, right?
Yeah.
Then you're already aware of concepts. Okay.
If
Even though
if
you
I
are done with
follow
the
if
theory.
I follow the upcoming sessions, so it will helpful
Mhm.
to complete the project before that deadline, first window
Yeah,
deadline.
yeah. If you follow it and like if you are getting the concepts and then you are able to do it, then I don't find any issue because I keep sessions very beginner friendly. And I
Okay.
think obviously it should help all of you, right?
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, what precautions we have to take for plagiarism not happen?
See, that things are already mentioned in the project document very thoroughly. See, this is orientation session and there are a lot of things I have to discuss, right? And there are so many things which are already mentioned in the project document and project statement, right? Then there is no point in discussing the same things again and again, okay? Please go through the document thoroughly. Okay, Niru?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Good evening,
Yeah, I
ma'am.
will take two, three. Yeah, good evening. See, I will take two, three doubts. Then I will first finish off the agenda and then I will take your doubts, okay?
Ma'am,
Yes,
could
Neil,
you
go ahead.
please tell us about boot camps and mentorship programs?
Yeah, see, I will come to that, okay? See, first, see, it's already getting five, okay? So let me first discuss the problem statement briefly and the wireframe. After that, I will take these doubts. Okay, is it fine for everyone? Okay, let me go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me share my screen. So we have already discussed this project document. Okay. So I have given you some rough idea. Okay, you can go to this thoroughly. So the first thing is this link is for the project statement, that is problem statement. Okay. Then there is Git tracker document. Then there is milestone document. Then this is Viva preparation checklist. Okay. These things are very important and go through these documents as well. Okay. Now I will quickly go through the project statement. Okay. So in this term, now in this term, our project statement is hospital management system. Okay. Hospitals need efficient systems to manage patients, doctors, appointments, and treatments. Currently, many hospitals use manual registers or disconnected software, which makes it difficult to manage records, avoid scheduling conflicts, and track patient history, right? These are the issues which we usually face, right? That's why we are working on this hospital management system. Okay, so you are required to build a hospital management system web app that allows admins, doctors, and patients to interact with the system based on their roles. Okay, based on the roles, we will interact with the system. Okay, so now here, as I already said, this is the tech stack that you have to follow, and you have to stick to this tech stack because, as I already said, there is one big problem of evaluation. Okay, so we will use the language Python. We will create the application using Flask. We will use Jinja 2 templating. Okay, and we will create HTML file. Okay, and we can give styling with the help of plain CSS, or you can also use Bootstrap for application front end, and we will use SQLite database, and no other database is permitted. Okay, if you are aware of these terms, it is fine. If these things are new to you, don't worry. We will be discussing these things in Mad1 theory course in quite detail. Okay, but remember one thing, this is the tech stack that you have to follow and you have to stick to this. Okay, now all demos should be possible on your local machine. Okay, and the database must be created programmatically. Okay, so these are the things that you have to follow. Now regarding the roles and functionalities. Okay, first we have the admin. Okay, that is the hospital staff. Okay,
we have
admin.
we have a different project.
Sorry,
This is quiz master project we have.
where do you have quiz master project? On the Viva portal?
Actually, while I will open this project in my portal, while I open the project, then it shows that
Select the correct select the tab. I think it will be May 2025 or some previous term. Select the correct tab from there. I think vehicle parking was there in the previous terms. Prior to that, you had quiz master. Select the correct term. Okay, please let me discuss this. Otherwise, it breaks the link. Okay, I will take your doubts after this. Okay, so this is the tech stack that you have to follow. Okay, now we have three types of users: admin, doctor, and patient. Okay, now admin is hospital staff. Admin is the pre-existing super user of the application. The admin can add, update, and delete doctor profiles. Okay, then admin can view and manage all appointments. Okay, like we have doctor, we have patient, then there will be appointment, right? So admin can view and manage all appointments. Okay, admin can search for patients or doctors by name or specialization. Okay, like while you will start working on this application and you will refer to the wireframe, then things will become more clear. Okay, so this is regarding the admin. Then we have second user, doctor. Now, doctor can log in to view assigned appointments. Okay, doctor can mark a patient's visit, okay, as completed and enter diagnosis and treatment notes. Okay, admin can view patient history. That is, there is possibility that there are some previous diagnosis and prescriptions. Okay, so doctor can view that. So we will see these things in the wireframe as well. Then we have third type of user, that is patient. So patient can register, log in, and update their profile. Okay, then patient can search for doctors by specialization and availability. Patient can book, reschedule, or cancel an appointment. Patient can view their own appointment history and treatment details. Okay, now what are the key terminologies? Admin, doctor, patient, appointment. Okay, admin, this is the user with the highest level of access. Okay, because this is admin, so admin has the highest level of access, who manages doctors, appointments, and overall hospital data. Okay, then there is a doctor. So doctor is a medical professional registered in the system who interacts with patients via the app. Okay, then we have patient, a user who seeks medical care and interact with doctors via the system. Okay, then appointment, a scheduled meeting between the patient and the doctor for consultation or treatment is the appointment. Okay, so appointment can have different attributes such as patient ID, doctor ID, date, time, status, extra fields, like you can add other fields as well. Okay, these are the basic fields that you will find out in the appointment. Okay, Then, what is treatment? A treatment is a record of medical care provided to a patient during an appointment. Okay, so this treatment will have appointment ID, diagnosis, prescription, notes, etc. Okay, then we have department or specialization. This is a field of medical science in which a particular doctor is specialized in. So it can have attributes such as department ID, department name, description, doctors registered, etc. Okay. Now, what is mentioned, the above tables and fields are not exhaustive. Student can add more tables and fields as per their requirements. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now, let me first, what can I do? Wait 1 minute. Okay, here we have this note. We have the wireframe and it is intended only to illustrate the application's flow and demonstrate what should appear when a user navigates between pages. Okay. Now, replication of the exact views is not mandatory. Okay. Students are encouraged to work on their front end or their own front end ideas and designs while maintaining the application's intended functionality and flow. Okay. In the core features, so here you will see we have some core features and recommended and optional functionalities. Okay. So here in the core feature, so see what are core features. Core features are those that you have to mandatorily follow while creating the project. Okay, because it carries the weightage, it has marks. Okay, so once your level 1 is planned, we will release the rubrics. Then I think it will be visible to the students as well. Okay, so just leave that part. So just now focus over here. There are some core features that carries the weightage. That's why you have to complete these core features. And if you have time, then you can work on these recommended and or optional functionalities. Okay. Now it is your choice. If possible, if you have time, you can work on that. Now admin functionalities. Admin dashboard must display total number of doctors, patients, and appointments. Admin should pre-exist in the app, that is, it must be created programmatically after the creation of the database. No admin registration allowed. Okay, because see, there should be something which is pre-existing, because we want that the role of admin is the admin has to manage everything whatever we have discussed till now. Okay, so the admin is the one who is going to manage the whole application, the doctors, patients, appointments, and all those things, right? So obviously the admin should pre-exist, right? What, like, admin should pre-exist, right? And there should not be the registration for admin, because admin is the one who should pre-exist. So registration will be only allowed for other users. Okay, admin can add, update doctor and patient profiles. Admin can view all upcoming and past appointments. Admin can search for patients or doctors and view the details. Admin can edit doctor details such as names, specializations, etc. Okay, admin can also remove or blacklist doctors and patients from the system. Okay, now doctors functionalities. Doctors dashboard must display upcoming appointments for the day or the week. Doctor's dashboard must show list of patients assigned to the doctor. Doctor's dashboard must have the option to mark appointments as completed or cancelled. Doctors can provide their availability for the next 7 days. Doctors can update patient treatment history, like provide diagnosis, treatment, and prescriptions. Okay. Now, patient functionalities. Patients can register and log in themselves on the app. Patient's dashboard must display all available specialization or departments. Patient's dashboard must display availability of doctors for the coming 7 days. And patients can read doctor's profile. It must display upcoming appointments and the status. It must show past appointment history with diagnosis and prescriptions. Patients can edit their profile. Patients can book or cancel appointments with doctors. Then here we have other core functionalities. such as prevent multiple appointments at the same date and time for the same doctor. Okay, update appointment status dynamically, that is booked, completed, or cancelled. Admin and patient should be able to search for a specialization or by a doctor's name. Admin should be able to search patients by name, ID, or contact information. Okay, so I think you can go through this. Now let me go to the wireframe. Okay, now a minute. Now here in the wireframe, you can have this two forms. One is for login and one is for registration. Okay, so if you are the new user, you have to first register yourself. You will give your username, password. Okay, you will register yourself. Now that entry, or you can also have other fields as well. Okay, now once you are registered, you can log in. Okay, now based on your role, whether you are admin or doctor or patient, it will show different dashboard. Okay, now 1 minute. Now if you are admin, then the dashboard will look something like this. Okay, so in the navbar, it will say welcome admin. Then here you will have a search button. Okay, now it will show you the list of registered doctors, registered patients, okay, upcoming appointments. Okay, now after this, so here uh, if we want to add doctors or something, then it will show something like this. Okay, here on the view button, suppose here you will see, here you have the registered doctors, registered patients, and here you have the upcoming appointments. Okay, so here you can edit, delete, or blacklist the doctor, okay, or the patient. And in the appointments, you can have one tab to view the patient history. Okay, so here, so here, this is the patient history. It should look something like this, or it may look something like this. So here it will have patient name, doctor name, department. Okay. So this is the visit number, and this is the relevant information for that. And you can also go back. Okay. Now in the doctor dashboard, in the
Ma'am,
doctor dashboard, yeah, tell me.
ma'am, I have a doubt that when we register, how do we differentiate between which person is a doctor or which person is patient?
So you will create one field type of user.
So, ma'am, if we let's say create it, so ma'am,
See,
patient
the
can.
first thing is, see, regarding the models, that you have to figure out how you have to design your models. Okay, see, you are given this problem statement. Okay, now you have to think for the different possibilities, like what are the different types of users, how can I create the models so that this, suppose you will first list out the conditions. See, first what you will do, you will quickly you will go to the project statement thoroughly. Okay, then whatever you have understood, that simply note down on some rough page. Okay, these are the conditions that I have to follow, and whatever is coming to your mind, just note it down on the rough page. Okay, now based on those conditions, you first roughly uh, roughly design your models. Okay, now based on that, now you think about the different possibilities or situations. Okay, now based on that, there will be some or more of the corner cases. Okay, based on that, you edit your models or update your models. Okay, see, this is the problem statement for you. Okay, so I cannot discuss much on the models part. Okay, that you have, all of you have to think on your own. Okay, this is the very basic thing. That's why I told you, you can differentiate the user based on the type. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
okay, so now this is the dashboard for the doctor. Okay, so it will display the name of the doctor. Okay, and it will have the logout option. Then here Here it will show the upcoming appointments to the doctor. Okay, so say this is the serial number, patient name, patient history. Okay, the action and the cancel button. Okay, as discussed. So now here it will show the information of the assigned patients. Okay, now here if you click on that update button, okay, so first it will show you the patient history, that is the patient name, then department, then visit type, test done, diagnosis, prescription. Okay, student can add, remove fields based on what they want to show as patient's history and medicine. Like this dummy data will like based on this dummy data you can create your own dashboard. Okay, this is just a rough idea. Okay, then you can save it. If you have completed your appointment, you can mark it as complete. If required you want, you can cancel it. Okay, and you can also provide your availability. Okay, so from here
मेरी क्लास चल रही है, बहुत
you-
इम्पोर्टेंट है.
uh 1 minute. Cannot hear. Okay,
Ma'am, there is a mute all
make
option.
sure that no okay,
Besides,
where exactly? Okay, leave it. Okay, so what I was discussing. Okay, if you want to upgrade the patient history, something like this will appear. Okay, if you want to view the assigned patient, then it will open up this page. Okay, so it will show you the patient name, doctor's name, department, okay, and the visits that patient has done. Okay, now here there is one button for providing the availability. So the doctor can provide his her availability. Okay, so we discussed regarding the 7-day availability. So based on this you can the doctor can give their availability. Okay, then for the patient, something something like this will appear. Okay, so here it will show the name of the patient. Okay, then edit profile, history, lockout, these things are there. Okay, then it will show all the departments over here. Okay, then it will also show upcoming appointments to the patient. Now, so there will be different departments, and if the user clicks on view details, it will give all the information regarding that particular department, like the overview, the doctor's list. Okay, so here from here you can check the availability of the doctor, that particular doctor, and from here you can view his her details. Okay, so here for reference you can see here this is Dr. MNOP. So here is like he or she is MBBS DM medical oncology, like that you will have the basic information for that particular doctor. Okay, now here if you click on this history, you will see this patient history. The patient will see its patient history. Okay, if you click on back, it will come to this page again. Okay, so this is the basic idea, uh, or you can say the basic wireframe. So this is just for reference. Okay, while you are working on the project, you
ma'am,
can work on this. Yeah, tell me.
can admin should admin login also, or like do they have a system
Yeah,
a different?
admin can log in. There should not be registration for admin, but there can be login for admin, right?
Okay, okay. And ma'am, can I how can I get the dates for the entire program?
Entire program meaning?
The entire like the
Okay,
entire.
you mean the timetable. Okay,
Yeah.
see what happens now. Some things are flexible. Okay, like we can't assure within, because we are not aware how many submissions we will receive in the first window or second window. So we can only give the tentative deadlines, right? So as I already discussed, if you are submitting till 31st of October, okay, so it will take if the submissions are less, so we may finish off the plagiarism results within 2 days. Okay, then immediately we will release the results. Immediately after that, we will plan your level 1 vivas. So it will hardly take I think 2-3 days if the submissions are less. Those who have qualified this level 1, immediately after that we will schedule your level 2. Okay, already we keep in mind the quizzes dates. Okay, that it should not overlap your with your quiz 1 or quiz 2 date or OPPs. Okay, that thing we keep in mind, and accordingly we shift the dates. Okay, that's why we don't give the exact timeline, because these things are flexible. Okay, now after this, let me stop sharing my screen.
Ma'am, I have a question regarding this.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, when someone is logging in, it could be a doctor, it could
Hmm.
be a patient, it could be admin. So,
Yeah,
do they have to make some selection, or do we do it automatically, like from their email or something?
yeah. So that's what I said, right? You have to design your models accordingly, so that once you provide your login details, it
Yeah.
will check what type of user has just logged in, and based on that, it should display that particular dashboard to you.
Exactly my question, ma'am. But a
Yeah.
doctor could be a patient to some other doctor, right?
Uh,
Even an admin
that
could be a
thing you
patient.
cannot follow it over here.
Okay.
It could, yeah, because if you are doing it like that,
That
then it
can be
will be
managed,
very
no, ma'am.
difficult.
Ma'am, that can be managed whenever we are making the first screen, the first page where we are logging in. At
That
that
is what
time,
I
we
said.
can put now
That is what I
like
said.
Or else,
if
what
the
you
type.
can do,
That they should get an
sorry.
option whether they are trying to log in as a doctor, admin, or a patient. That is what I already said.
No, admin is fixed, no?
See, that's why we have these different rules, right? Admin is admin, okay? You cannot change, yeah, like you cannot, but sometimes admin is admin, sometimes doctor, sometimes you cannot do it like that. That's why we have specific roles and we have role based access.
Okay.
Admin is admin, doctor is doctor, and patient is patient.
There would be never be any, like, we should not consider any
Or
role.
else, yeah. And in that case, what you can do, so you can create different profile. One profile you have, suppose this is a very rare case, as you have said, that's why I'm discussing this. If you are saying that the doctor is also patient for some another doctor, I think, but you should not do it like that. But still, if it is like that, then in that case you will create your two different profiles. In first case, you will create the profile as a doctor,
Mhm.
and in the second case, you will create the profile as a patient.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Now, after this, let me
Hello.
quickly discuss regarding. Yeah, go ahead. Okay,
So
give me
does
a
that
minute.
mean that
Give me a minute.
the
Give me a minute.
I can't hear any of you. Is anybody there?
Yes, ma'am asked us to wait for a minute.
Okay, before that, something is pending. Okay, so there is something called as online bootcamp, offline bootcamp, and one-to-one sessions. Okay, this thing is very important. So let me discuss this first. Okay, so in the project document, you will also find the timeline for these boot camps. Okay, that is already there. So, what is online bootcamp? What is offline bootcamp? And what is one-to-one sessions? Okay. So, online bootcamp is a 14-day online program. Okay, the duration is 14 days. So, you will have, so there are some mentors who are our best, some of the best students. Okay, so they will be guiding you. And this online bootcamp, offline bootcamp, and this one-to-one session, these are the paid services from our end. Okay, so if you think that you need some guidance from the mentors, then if required, you can enroll for online or offline or one-to-one sessions. In online bootcamp, what will happen? That it is going to be a 14-day online program. In this 14 days, you will have some sessions, project sessions. Okay, those are taken by some of our students. Okay, so they will work on some dummy project statement. Okay, so on one day they will take sessions, on next day they will take your doubts. Okay, so when you will watch these sessions online, okay, then you will work on your project, then you can discuss these doubts with the mentor the very next day. Okay, so there will be some sessions on some days, then there will be that doubt clearing sessions on the other day. This is regarding online bootcamp, and dummy project statement will be discussed from their end. Okay, now in the offline bootcamp, the same thing is done in 7 days. Okay, so this is an in-campus program. Okay, so if I tell you regarding the online bootcamp, so we have this first online bootcamp in the October. Okay, the start of the October. Okay, then we have second online bootcamp from 1st of November. Then we have the offline bootcamp on 28th of October. Okay, so this offline bootcamp is a 7 day program which is in campus. Okay, so for 7 days, you have to be in the campus. Okay, then there will be, so again, it is divided into two parts. You will have the theory sessions, then you will have break, then you will have the coding session. Okay, 1 minute. Then this is regarding the offline bootcamp. In offline bootcamp as well, the mentor will discuss the dummy project statement, and you can, from the concept that is getting discussed, you can work on your own project statement, and then in the second half, you can work on the coding for that. And there, the mentor will be available offline. Then you can ask your doubts. Okay, this is again based on your requirement as well as feasibility. Okay, so and these things these services are available to you, but it is dependent on your requirement. Joining the online bootcamp or offline bootcamp and one-to-one are not necessary. Now regarding one-to-one sessions, now if if you are you are working on your project, right, and if you find out that there are some errors that you are not able to resolve it, and for that only you just need mentorship. That is, you just need a supporting person, right? You are working on your project, you are aware of all the concepts, but sometimes you are facing the errors. In that case, you can enroll for one-to-one sessions, and these one-to-one sessions are valid for whole term. Whole term meaning, let me check with the team regarding the start of this registrations for one-to-one. I will have to check with the team whether it is done or not. Okay, so till you can have the mentor for one-to-one till 30th of November. Okay, so so in case of one-to-one mentorship, a mentor can give you 5 hours of mentoring. Okay, so as I already said, there won't be any content delivery in these sessions. These sessions are only made for clearing your doubts. Okay, you are doing your project and you are facing some doubts, or you don't know how to start off your project, then you can take the help of the mentor. The mentor will guide you. So the mentor will give you 5 hours of mentorship, meaning suppose he or she had the first session with you and it lasted for half hour. Okay, so now you are left with 4.5 hours of mentorship. Or if you have done the session for 15 minutes, okay, then the remaining time is there for that part of the mentorship is available to you. So totally the mentor will give you 5 hours of mentorship throughout the term, that is till 30th of November. This is regarding one to one. But in case of online and offline bootcamp, we have specific deadlines. Okay, so till 1st to 14th of I'm not sure whether it is starting from 1st. I think we have extended the bootcamp by 2 days, I guess. Okay, so in case of online bootcamp, we have 14 days, and in case of offline bootcamp, we have 7 days of mentorship. Okay, these are the things that I wanted to discuss. Okay, and obviously there will be groups for online bootcamp and offline bootcamp. So okay, those things we can discuss later. So this is just the basic idea regarding the online bootcamp, offline bootcamp, and one to one. And these things are already mentioned in quite detail in your project document, so you can refer to that. Okay, now
Hello.
I will quickly take your
Yeah, one.
doubts. Okay, yeah, let me
Yeah.
go by the queue.
No,
Okay,
actually, I have raised the hand before. By that time, you did not take that out. I have two doubts. You
okay, go ahead.
inform that from second week project contents will be started, right? Second to fifth week.
Mm-hmm.
By this flow,
Second week meaning from the next session.
yeah, next session. Yeah, till fifth week project
Mhm.
content is there, right? If we finish our
Yeah, yeah.
project then and there, and we can able to submit the project by that week, like the
Yeah,
time.
you will. So, if you complete the theory till week 5, so you are eligible to do the core requirements part. If
Yeah,
you are
no,
working
actually,
on
I'm
APIs,
asking. See, by next session, whatever you teach us, by that next day, I can complete till that part, and then I can submit in the portal. Like that, I'm asking. So every week, like small part, like that. If I
no,
try
no,
to,
no, no, no.
it
No,
should be
it,
a full
it
completed
doesn't
one.
work like that. Yeah.
Okay.
See, the thing is, we will discuss it one by one. We will
Okay.
discuss the concepts. We will work on the project. Okay. But you have to submit your project only once in this term. You
Okay.
cannot resubmit your project. Okay. So you will work on the project. Once you feel that your project is complete, okay, then you will check for the validity and you can submit the project for only one time in this term. You cannot resubmit your project.
Okay. So after
Only
the
if you
fifth week
fail level
content,
1
we
Viva,
can submit.
then only, yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
see, we will have the announcement groups. Okay, so we will obviously whatever information we feel that is important to all of you, we will let you know through the G spaces, that is the official announcements. Okay,
okay.
so
And
you don't
only if
have
we,
to worry regarding all those things.
yeah,
Go
okay.
ahead.
If we complete the core requirement, it is enough, right? All the core
Yeah, that
requirement.
is in. Yeah, it is enough.
Yeah.
Yes, Roshni. Okay, Prathamesh. Okay, Abhinav Sharma.
Hello, Abhinav this side, madam. Will you be
Yeah.
taking the whole project session? I mean, all the sessions will you
Mm-hmm.
be, will you take?
Yeah, I will be taking all the project
So,
sessions.
so one request is, whenever you take the session, then some part can you devote about the Viva? What sort of questions they can ask from this part and this part and this part, even 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This is the feedback that I
Uh,
was getting from the people who have actually done it. So they were saying that this particular thing, you have to do it on your own, in case if you can.
yeah, because I don't know now what Proctor will ask you in level 1
I'm
Viva
not
or
saying
level 2 Viva, right?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that some sort of
See,
guidelines, some
see,
sort of
I will tell
hints.
you.
Mm,
See, the first thing is you refer to the project document and the Viva checklist, okay? The
okay.
second thing is once you complete all the core requirements and you submit your project and you are eligible for level 1, already you can see the rubrics. Rubrics
Okay.
meaning kind of it is just a checklist to check whether you have completed this or that feature or not. So kind of already you know all the questions which will be asked in level 1,
Okay.
kind of.
Okay.
Okay, so you already
Okay.
have the idea of that, and whenever I will take a project session, so I will discuss some or the other things, and obviously I will tell you that the proctor, like based on my experience, I can let you know like there these things are important, these concepts are important. Proctor may ask you, but I cannot assure you because
No, no, no,
it
no.
is
The assurance is not
dependent
required,
to
but
the
your support is
proctor,
required.
right?
Anyways, yes, yes,
Yeah.
I understood. Thank you.
Okay, so please make contact with your seniors. They will guide you better. Okay, I think as per my knowledge, already the students have created the documents which has all the questions taken by the proctors. So please check with your seniors. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Divyansh.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good.
Ma'am, actually, I had the doubt that you see some of us are very new to this coding and this kind of environment,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, in this
Yeah.
classes, in the like lecture classes from professors, we will be learning about HTML, CSS, etc., like how to write them. But as of the project, like we have to learn it from scratch because these are something very new for us. So in the, so regarding that thing, you will be teaching us in live sessions, or we have to also follow up with the professor lectures in order to do that?
See, I will take project sessions assuming you already have the basic knowledge of that, because we already have the theory course, right? And
Yes,
after
ma'am.
that, you are doing the project, right? Then you should have some basic understanding for that. Suppose I am discussing and I'm saying, okay, we are doing this type of styling, and then you are asking me what is inline styling and what is external CSS, such things. Like I cannot discuss at that point of time, right? So some
Yes.
basic understanding is required before coming to the project session. And as I
Okay.
said, I will take sessions in such a way that I will I will mostly try, I will try that these things, suppose even if the student is doing theory and project together, I will
Yes, ma'am.
try that that part of week is covered prior to the session. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I have taken the theory and project both together. That's why I was
Okay.
asking.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't worry.
okay, and ma'am, about that open, like the boot camp sessions and one-to-one sessions, they are
Mhm.
paid, right?
Yeah, these are paid. So that's what I said. If you feel, then only you register for it. Okay, so when you
Okay,
will
okay,
start working on the project, then
okay,
you will have that idea whether, and mostly the first I think the first boot camp is only eligible for the students who have finished their theory part, because it is starting in the very start of the next month, right? And
okay, ma'am.
obviously those who have completed their theory, it will be beneficial for them. And suppose already this September month is over, right? And
Yes, ma'am.
suppose if there are some students who are doing theory and project together, they don't know much about the theory at this point of time, right? So there is
Yes.
no point in doing the first online bootcamp. Okay.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
once you are going through the theory, I'm talking about those who are taking this theory and project together, right?
Yes,
Once you
ma'am.
are going to the theory and you are working on the project as well, and then if you feel the need that you should need some mentorship. Okay, so
Okay.
as already I discussed the three parts of it, three types
Yes,
of
ma'am.
mentorship. Okay, only if you feel the need, then you can enroll for it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. And there are some of like softwares like Flask and Jinja and everything which we have
Yeah,
to
those
like
things will
download
be
from
covered
there.
in the theory sessions. Okay, that things are
Okay.
already covered in the orientation session of theory. Okay, you can refer to
Okay.
that. Okay,
Okay.
so
Thank you.
go ahead. Yeah, thanks. Go ahead, Soham.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, will all these projects will be recorded or not?
Yeah, I will create the YouTube playlist for the theory session as well as the project session. Okay, so that should be available to you under Madvan official channel. Okay, so you will find the playlist for this term, and I will be uploading all these recordings on the YouTube. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
One question, ma'am. Hello.
yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, the whatever you have given the wireframe, if we have created that we have to test by our own, no? Because there is no any in the theory part there's a workspace provided, no, where we are writing the codes and we are testing whether it is correct or
Mhm.
up to what it is corrected, like 40%, 50%, or where we are getting the
That
errors.
thing is different. The lab
that we have to.
assignment is different thing. That is for your practice, right?
Yes,
Project is something that you are creating on your own. The wireframe is
and we
just
have
for your
to.
reference. We have
Yes,
already seen it, right? It is just
that
for your
part.
reference. It's
Ha.
your own wish. How do you want to create the front end? Okay.
How do you want that? Does that whatever the things are, like whatever the 3 points you have given, that we have to follow, and accordingly we have to create that application, that application, and so that
Yeah, yeah,
which covers at least this much of parts.
yeah. It should cover the core requirements. Okay.
And once it is completed properly, then we have to upload it.
Yeah,
Once we are sure about that. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. So before that, also you have to first check whether it has passed the validation or not. Okay. Then you submit the project. Okay. Like Shri, go ahead.
That
Good
validation
evening,
comes when
ma'am.
we are uploading that, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you will go to the Viva portal, then it will
Hmm.
be more clear. As I already said, that thing
Hmm.
also I will discuss in the upcoming session. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
please, Shri, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
Ma'am, I submitted my admin project last term, but I couldn't attend the interview, so I was marked as failed. So now that I'm
Yeah.
selecting the new term, which is the September 2025, it is showing the
Mhm.
new project statement. So do I have to work on the new one?
Yeah, for Mad One, every time you had to work on the new project statement.
And for Mat 2, I will have a choice. Either I can build upon the previous one or I can
Yeah,
take up the
for
new step.
Matto, you have the choice. Either you can work on the previous term or you can work on this term project. Only for
Okay,
Matto, you
and
have the choice. Yeah.
yes, thank you, ma'am. And one more I had. That last time I truthfully mentioned that I have used about 8% of LLM for styling and all. So, is there any
Okay.
specific percentage below which we have to keep a project? And what are the consequences if we
See,
cross the limit?
Uh, see, the basic idea behind that is whatever you are coding, you should have the basic understanding of that, right? Using ChatGPT or other tools, it is not bad, right? If you use it properly, okay, then it is not bad. But if you are creating your whole project from such resources, and at the time of Viva you are blank, you're not at all able to create a form, you're not able to explain a single line of code, then this is very bad, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
our point of view is using it is not bad, but the idea is you should be able to explain each and every line of your code. Okay. And it is not, you see what we have seen earlier when we started off this with this project, we didn't have this much of resources, right? This chat gpt llms and all those things weren't there. So students were working hard, they were thinking a lot, so there was a lot of brainstorming and they were learning so many things while working on the project, right now there are so many resources available. So directly they are either they're copying from it, or also some students are simply giving the prompts and they are getting the whole project, right? And when they come to Viva, they are simply blank and they are not at all able to explain single line of code. So this is very bad, right? That's why every term or like after few terms, if we see such things are happening, then we add those things to the guidelines. Okay. So the basic idea behind all these things is whatever you are using or referring to, it is not bad, but learn from it. Okay. You
Yes,
can
sure,
use
ma'am.
the resources, but learn from it and make sure that if doctor is asking you any questions on whatever code you have written, you should be able to explain it. Okay. So the one suggestion is one who is just starting off with all these things, there is no need to create very fancy projects. Even if you create very basic project, that is also fine. But whatever code you are writing in your project, you should be able to explain it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, got it. And also one thing that last time I used only the milestone name as the commit message. So can I add my own
Mhm.
commit if needed?
See, it would be better if you follow the commits. See, if you are, if the sequence is different, that is fine. But if you are giving the commit that is given by us, then it will help us to track the projects, right? So it would be better if you keep the same commits. Okay, but it is not that mandatory. Okay, adding the mad one as collaborator, that thing is compulsory. But for milestone, you can have the choice, the commit messages.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Although I
Yes,
added
yes.
CS as my collaborator, but my request was never accepted on the Git. So is this a
See,
problem?
we receive so many requests and we process it in batches. Okay, that's why we will accept it soon. Okay, don't worry regarding that.
Ma'am,
Yes,
can you
thank you so
make
much, ma'am.
a
Mm,
proper group so that we can also learn from the means from whoever has already submitted? From there, we can learn whatever the mistakes they have done or whatever the obstacles we have. We also have to face. Can you make a group for us?
see, sorry, that thing we cannot do. That you have, I think there are already so many groups. Unofficial groups are also there, I guess. So you can talk to your seniors. We cannot do such things on our end, okay? Because we have certain restrictions. So I think that thing will not be possible from our side. But obviously, you can anyway talk to your seniors, right? Or Discourse is already there. So you can connect with other
Okay, I
students,
will ask our
seniors.
Discord.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay,
can you?
please let Yash is talking something. Please let me go by the queue. Okay, Yash,
Okay,
go ahead.
yeah.
Ma'am, on my dashboard, I cannot see
Your
any.
voice is very feeble. I'm so sorry.
Just a second. Is it audible right now, ma'am?
Yeah, it's audible. Go ahead.
So my question is, on my dashboard, I can only see Mad1 theory and not about project. So every time I have to check the mail and go to the website. So is there any alternative for that?
If you have registered for the project this time, right?
Yeah, for theory and project both.
Okay, so I think the team is yet to add to the portal. Okay, I will check with the team and get back. I think once you are registered to the portal, then it will give you like it should come under your dashboard.
Ma'am, we
Okay.
got a mail today regarding that you have to submit the form if you haven't gotten the postcards in the dashboard.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I have to check once.
Uh, okay, Kumuda, go ahead.
Mom, you said you will be teaching a dummy project in the live sessions, right? So, will the problem
Yeah,
statement be same, or is it like your own problem statement?
it will be my own problem statement, right?
Okay. Mom, and the milestones that we have to complete in the GitHub, like if I complete two milestones at a time, like I can break the code into two to commit two different messages, right? So, what commit message should I put at that time?
Now you can refer to the milestone document. Okay, the things are already mentioned in that project document. Please refer to that.
This
Okay,
thing is not mentioned, so that's why I got it out. Like,
it should be there in the milestone doc, right? The commit messages. It should be there.
yeah, it's there. Like, if for one milestone we should do a commit message, right? Like one, but if I like code it up to like some two, three milestones, and then I like push it into Git, then what commit message should I keep?
Meaning, I didn't get you.
Like when we should
You
we?
mean that if you are working on some code and that is not there in the milestone doc, is it?
No, I mean like if the
It's
whole
like
code is
that.
there, it's like both the milestones I have completed. So should
Then
I?
you don't have to commit anything. No.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, and one more thing,
Geography.
for the online boot camp, like, will they teach theory also like you do in live sessions, or they'll only code the dummy projects?
See, they will that depend on them. So mostly they will assume that you are already done with your theory, right?
Yeah,
Or you have some basic understanding for the theory. So they will tell you how to do the project, okay, in the theory session, and in the next session they will take your doubts. So they will assume at least you have some basic understanding for that, right?
yeah. Okay. And
Because we already have the theory sessions.
okay.
Good.
Yeah, and will the mentors like it will be a G meet for everyone together, or will it be separate for mentors we choose? Because there was something like preferred
No, for
mentors which we
online
wanted.
students, for online and offline bootcamp, uh, the mentor will be based on our allotments. Okay,
Okay.
so 14 to 15. So based on the registrations, we allot mentors to the students. Okay. So for 13 to 14, you can see that 13 to 14 students are there in a single GMeet. Okay,
Okay.
that depends on the obviously the number of registrations. And in the offline bootcamp format, one you will have one mentor. Format two, you will have one mentor. If the class is of around 60 to 70 students.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Jogachal. I
Yes,
hope
ma'am.
I
Am I audible?
pronounced your name properly. Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Ma'am, I have gone through this Git tracker document which says if we are already using a GitHub with personal email and a personal username, then we need to change its username to student ID. Is that right, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, you have to do it.
So like my doubt is just changing the username is okay, or do we need to change something in our local machine too?
Mm, I sorry, I didn't get your question.
Like if I change the username, it will be changed in the GitHub account, right?
Yeah,
Like will that be only okay, or if I like I will be working in my local machine only, then
yeah,
do
you
I
will
need
work
to
on
change
your
in local
local
machine
machine.
too?
I don't think your username would affect anything, because when you commit changes, only your email address and your name gets to GitHub with the commit. So it should not be a problem.
Okay, like I
It
was
will be
thinking
only
this because when I
There
was
will be only one
configuring.
problem if you use two different usernames on the same GitHub account. Sorry, on the
Mm-hmm.
same machine.
Machine.
Otherwise, if you have only one GitHub account, it won't be a problem.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Harsh. Okay. Harsh Kotadia.
Ma'am,
Okay, go ahead.
ma'am, how should we feed the input in the app? Like, is there test cases provided in the portal, or we should create our own?
See, don't mix the portal with the lab assignments. Lab assignment thing is different, okay?
No,
So
ma'am,
in the
the
project,
project.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So for the project, you will create your project and you will submit your project. You don't have to do the test cases on your own.
So, ma'am, how do we know that this is passing all the edge cases?
We don't have any edge cases for the project. You only have the tech stack that you have to follow and the core requirement that you have to follow. You have the choice. Have you joined late?
No, ma'am.
Then I already discussed all these things from the start, right? There is
Okay,
flexibility. Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Uh, okay. Yes, Shitij.
Actually, I have a small doubt. In milestone zero, we had to create a repository and name it, right? So the naming
Mhm.
had some rules, which was like we can't use capital letters and all. I didn't like. I have used some capital letters in my repository name, and I've already submitted the form in which we had to mention our repository name. So I can't change it right now.
Mhm.
It's going to cause many problems later on.
Okay, if you have already done it, then no issue. But please follow the documents and guidelines that we give to you as far as possible. Okay. Okay.
Um, okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Krati.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, Harsh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, Harsh, go ahead.
I have doubts regarding the doctor's availability. Does it mean the doctors decide both the dates and the times they will be available for the
Yeah,
patients?
yeah,
Dates and times both.
yeah. Because we have that 7 day availability, right? And appointment will have a specific time, right?
Okay.
So
So if
doctor
the
will give
doctor
their
sets,
availability.
okay,
Go
if
ahead.
the doctor sets their availability with the start and end time, will the system automatically generate fixed 30 minutes time slot for the patients?
So that you have to think on your own. Like you have to decide upon that. How do you want to implement it?
Okay, so this is okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Krati.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good
Uh,
evening.
I wanted to ask, like, if I submit my project around 30th, 31st October, and if
Mhm.
do not clear the Viva, then I can submit it on 15th of November or 30th November, or do I have to submit in next term again?
So suppose if you have created the project and what are you saying that you don't submit it in the first window or you failed
If I submit in the
level 1?
first window and I don't clear the
Hmm.
Viva for some reason, then
Okay,
I
then
can.
you are able to resubmit it. So these things are only possible. Suppose if you have submitted your project for the first time in batch 1 or batch 2, okay, and if you are failing the level 1, then only
Yes.
you can resubmit in the third window. But if you are in the third window and then if you fail it, then you are failing the project, then you have to register in the next term
Okay.
because we already have the deadline, right? And if you
Okay.
are from the first two windows, then obviously you have a chance, we have the deadline, right? But if you
Yes.
are failing in the third deadline, then we you will have to re-register for the project.
Okay. Okay. And ma'am, I also wanted to ask that we will have these sessions on Tuesdays only.
Yeah, we will have the sessions on Tuesdays only from 4 to 6.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Harshita, you can go ahead.
Ma'am means one session in 1 week, right?
Yeah, one session in 1 week. Harshita, okay. Ashish, okay. Apurva,
Hello,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
this question is
Okay. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
you go ahead. Apurva, you can go ahead.
no, ma'am. It's not a question. I'm just asking. This session is over, right? Because we have to attend our next class. And are you going to only take
It
doubts,
is
or are
Madam
you?
and TA session, okay? So that is also recorded. If you want, you can leave it. You can watch this session as well on YouTube, okay? Because this is also getting recorded. It is your choice.
Okay, ma'am. But you are only taking doubts only now, right?
Yeah, I'm only taking down. There is no content available. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Uh, Niharika.
Ma'am, I was asking that
Oh,
within.
I'm so sorry. It's Ashish, I guess. Ashish, you can go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to ask that is JavaScript allowed? Like, can I use JavaScript in my project?
So a little bit use of JavaScript is fine, but it is not recommended to use much of JavaScript in the Mad1 project. Little bit use of JavaScript is fine.
Okay. And ma'am, I joined a little bit late. So can you just please clear about that window thing? What you said that there will be multiple windows, window 1, 2, and 3.
Uh, See, I discussed so many things regarding that, and this session is already getting recorded. Okay, will you please watch this
Okay.
session again? Because
Okay.
around that also I have discussed so many things. Then it will come up
Okay.
again. Okay, and it's
Yeah.
already getting 6.
Yeah. And
Okay.
ma'am, one small doubt that
Mhm.
in CSS they have told that we have to use Bootstrap. Like, can I
It's not
use?
compulsory. You can use simple vanilla CSS, that is simple plain CSS, or if you want, you can also use Bootstrap.
Okay, so
It
Bootstrap
is
is
not
optional, right?
compulsory to
Without
use. Yeah,
Bootstrap, I can
Bootstrap
use
is
Visual
optional.
Studio Code.
Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am,
And one more thing, ma'am, that like for example, it's told that we don't have to follow the wireframe very strictly due to some kind
Mhm.
time constraints. If I don't include all the like designs or the pages which are given in the wireframe, will that be okay? Like,
Yeah, that is okay. That is completely your choice because wireframe is just for your reference. It is just
okay,
a reference, like something like this will appear. Now, creating the front end, that is your personal choice. How do you want to implement it? Okay.
okay, so I can reduce the number of pages, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's totally fine.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
who's next?
ma'am,
1 minute. Let me
Uh,
go by the queue. Okay,
okay.
Ashish, your hand is still raised. Is it out cleared? Okay.
Yes.
Apurva.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please clarify when the registration for offline bootcamp will start and what will be the fees?
Uh, See, I think for this online bootcamp we have 1500. For one-to-one mentorship it's 1000, and for offline bootcamp the registration fees is 2000 rupees. But if you are taking the accommodation, so I think okay, let me just confirm it again. Earlier it was 5,000. Now I think mostly it is going to be 5,000 rupees if it is getting updated. I'm not sure, but in previous term it was 200 for registration and 5,000 if you are opting for accommodation. Okay, so suppose if we are only registering for the offline bootcamp, you will have to pay 2,000. If you also want accommodation, the total fees will be 7,000. Okay.
Okay, and when will the registration start?
uh, so I'm not sure of that. Maybe you can put it on discourse. I will check with the team and get back. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Amit is saying it has already started.
Ma'am,
Where? Because there's nothing in the project document, and neither did we receive any
Yeah,
email about
actually, the
it.
thing is, there are some things which are taken care of by us. There are some things which are taken care of by support teams. So we have different teams and we have different roles, right? So mostly the
Okay.
technical part is handled by us, and these registrations and all these deadlines. So we give this deadline, but regarding the feasibility and all those things are handled by another team. So we don't have much information on that. Okay.
Okay. So I should put up a message in Discord and someone will answer
check check your Gmail,
Yeah.
na? It will be there on the Gmail.
Yeah.
for the
And
book.
yeah. Yeah, so
Okay.
Manish has also shared the form link. You can refer to
Okay.
this. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think Apurva, your doubt is cleared, I guess. Okay, Roshni.
Ma'am, actually, I'm a dual degree student. Ma'am, is it possible to change the time for the like 5 p.m. from the 5 p.m.?
Sorry, because we have so many sessions per week, right? So we have to manage other sessions as well, and this is the only availability for us as of now. So, and the thing is, the session is getting recorded, right? So you can
Yes.
also check like, yeah.
I think.
Okay, Pratmesh, go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. My question is regarding Viva level 1. So, suppose if a
Mhm.
student fails in Viva, any Viva that is level 1 or level 2, will it be considered as a plagiarism? Because I heard there is a
No,
new rule that
we
has been
will
added.
create. Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, my question is regarding the Viva that suppose if a student
Mm-hmm.
fails in either Viva level 1 or level 2.
It's not like that. You are telling contrary. If we found out that a student is involved in any of these cases, then we may fail the student at that level. But it is not like if you are failing, it means you are plagiarized. If they are plagiarized or there is some malpractice, then we have a right to fail the student. It is like that.
Okay, so just not answering one or two questions, and but if
No,
examiner
no, no.
feels that finds that the student
Mhm.
is honestly done the project, uh,
Yeah, yeah,
still it will be acceptable, right?
yeah, yeah.
Be- Because most of the times questions could be go to any level. Like
Mhm.
there are lots of things in the documentation of these tech stacks. So usually there are some questions that we can't really answer. Like we can't remember each and everything in the documentation. So that's why
See,
my
the first
doubt is
thing
there.
is level one Viva. See, right now you are new to all these things, right? So once, so we will create the G spaces and we will send the announcements, right? Now, once you have submitted your project and you have released plagiarism results and you have booked your level one Viva, rubrics will be available to you. So the level one Viva is just sort of a checklist of the features that we have implemented. Okay, and the basic knowledge regarding the project is tested. Now if you have honestly done your project, then obviously you should be able to answer some of the questions. That honesty is already checked over there. Okay, but if you are not able to answer some of the questions, like the way you are answering the questions, from that at least we get some idea whether you have done the project or not, right? Suppose the examiner is asking you how will you create a form and
Mhm.
you are not able to answer it. If the proctor is asking you to say create a basic login form, and if you are not able to answer this, and we see that you have 15 to 20 templates, then is it acceptable? You tell me.
Yeah,
No, right?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not accepted by
Whatever
Trump.
you're writing in the code, you should be able to explain. This is the very basic thing that I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you, don't
Okay.
run behind creating fancy projects, okay? Create a very basic
Mhm.
project, have complete idea of that, so that then it becomes very easy for you to answer to the
Mhm.
proctor, either level 1 or level 2. Okay?
Okay, but will there be any instance like the question that is asked by your examiner will
See,
be
if
completely out of
first
the
thing
box, like
is, no, mostly it doesn't happen. See, for level 2, I cannot guarantee, but for mostly in level 1, this thing doesn't happen. In level 2, we have industry experts, and there also we give some guidelines over there. So, and obviously, that is subjective sort of thing. So, there could be some questions that you are not able to answer, right? That is totally fine, not an issue. And
okay,
regarding this
and
malpractice and all these things, if we find some issue, obviously we always cross check it.
mhm.
Okay.
Also, I have two more questions. One is
Mhm.
related to the commit messages. Like in the Git tracker, there are only 6 commit messages that are mentioned. So, is it compulsory to commit only 6 messages? Like, can't I just
See,
commit 20
adding the
messages on my
collaborator,
own?
that thing is compulsory,
Hmm.
and other things are not mandatory.
Okay,
Those things are just for a reference. Okay.
okay,
So if you have more commit messages, that is also fine. Mandatory thing is you have to add Madman as collaborator. Okay.
okay. And the last question is regarding the time zone. Like, for example, in our project, there is a time availability that doctors can uh, that they can reserve their slots. But suppose if a
Mhm.
user that is looking at the doctor slot availability, uh, there could be a possibility that user might be sitting in a different time zone. So, do I have to consider such cases, or uh, for for this
See,
project
going
purpose?
in that much details is not required. Not at this point of time. I think that is not required. Try to keep your project as basic as possible. Once you have the proper functionalities, now if everything is working fine, then in the second step, maybe at least for this term, see this, if talking practically, this term is really very small.
Mhm.
Okay. And you have to finish off your project. So first focus on the basic things. Okay, finish off those things. Okay, suppose you have done this Madman project. Now what you can do now, whatever functions that you want to add to this, now that is an extra part. Then you can add those functionalities, and later you can showcase this at the time of interview, or what I can say, later you can do those things. 1 minute. Okay, is it
Okay,
clear?
okay, sure, man. Yes, thank you.
Okay, don't
Excuse me,
make.
ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
1 minute. What's this?
Roshni.
Roshni.
I had
Okay.
another doubt, but I forgot, ma'am. Like, do we need to commit the messages in the Git, like, only after the things which we have done, or else can we commit at the end, ma'am? At the end, like, before
It would be better
submission?
if you are writing the code and after that you are submitting it. Don't do it like you have, like, what happens if you are completed your project and then only you are giving only one commit, then suppose if there is some plagiarism case or something, then it becomes very suspicious. So it would be better that you are working on your project, and if you complete one part, then you are committing it. Again, you are working on some part and then you are commit. That thing is better.
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Prathamesh.
Hello, ma'am. Am I
Um,
audible?
give 1 minute, Roshni. Your doubts are clear, right? Can you please lower your hand?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Apura, do you have any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted
Okay,
to
go
ask
ahead.
that can we follow the previous term session, or is it better to stick with this term session only?
If that is your choice, you can also follow previous term sessions. If you have completed your theory, have you completed your theory?
Yes, ma'am. Last term.
Okay, then why are you waiting? You can watch the previous term sessions and you can start working on your project today itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Anaya.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to know how can we determine the LLM percentage or AI percentage thing? Like,
I
we
think
are
that
being
checklist is already given in the document, I guess.
No, ma'am.
Is it
We
not
are
given?
brains. No, yes, ma'am. There is like minimum percentage given. I wanted to know is
Mhm.
if I'm brainstorming or like trying to style it, how will I determine like how much
See, you can
percentage?
give the rough, I think some table is given over there. So based on that, you can just give the rough estimate. Okay. See, don't focus on the use of LLM. Focus on, like, if you are using it, then if that thing is reflecting in your code, then if proctor asks you question on that, you should be able to answer it. Your focus should be this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And will you guide us through Git and GitHub too?
I think there are some playlists which are already created, because see, that is not something which which needs the discussion, because already we have some pre-recorded sessions for that. If the links are there, it is fine, or else I will share the links with you in the next session. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
because
Thank
already
you.
there are some playlists created for that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Aisha.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Aisha, you can go ahead first.
Okay, ma'am. I have I have registered for MAD 1 and MAD 2 project, but in my
Mm-hmm.
MAD 2 project, when I'm clicking the Viva booking is opening, but there is no MAD September MAD 2 project in the project list. So I'm only able
Okay,
to
please
see
check
the.
with the, yeah, please check with the support team regarding
Ma'am,
this. Okay.
I have written and they asked me to mail others, sir, which I have already done today only.
Okay, then sir will get back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, we are occupied in so many things, and responding quickly may or might not be possible for us. Okay. So
Okay,
I will
then,
also ping sir regarding this. Okay. He will reply to you.
so I can start working now in the project
Yeah. You have
HMS.
registered for the project, right? Please start
Yes,
working
MAT
and
1 and MAT
don't
2.
wait for these things. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, one more thing, like in the sessions, you will
Mhm.
be doing some another project, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
I
you,
will
ma'am.
work on the demo project. Yeah.
Okay.
Mithilesh?
Yeah, ma'am. My question is the thing that for project there will be another session, right?
Sorry?
For project, this session is for I think project only or theory session. This will be
This is project session.
okay. And
This is
second
the
question.
project sessions.
Okay, okay. And second
Mhm.
question. I hope it is not mandatory to register for this boot camp or
No, no,
one-to-one
no.
mentorship,
Not
right?
required. Not
If we
required. Not
understand, we
required.
can help
Yeah, you can
offer
do it
this.
on your own. Not
Okay,
required.
thank you, thank you.
Anjali? Yeah, Anjali, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we watch last term session and skip live session? And if I have some doubt, then I will attend because in during in the same time there are three sessions going on.
Okay, but the thing is, suppose, see, uh, suppose we are following the previous session, that is fine. But suppose right now I'm discussing templates, and if you are asking me doubts regarding class,
No, ma'am. I'm
then I
asking
may or
for theory, not for project session.
theory meaning. Sorry, I didn't get you properly.
Madvan
Can
theory,
you
like
please?
I'm asking in Madvan theory session, there are three sessions also going to parallel on the same timing. Can I skip live session of theory courses and attend the last term session?
Yeah, you can do that, not an issue. But it would be better if you attend these some sessions, because like mostly the content is same, but we don't know, like, some of the other, like, there is some possibility that some new content is getting some of the few topics may vary. Okay, but mostly 95% or 90 till 96%, most of the things are common only. Okay, so you can also refer to previous sessions. There is not much difference in those sessions. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. One question:
uh,
if someone have
mhm.
taken Madvan theory and project last term and repeat the full theory portion, and what is the deadline for project session?
So the deadline for project, sorry, project session
Sorry,
or
I'm
project.
asking if someone have taken theory and project in the last term and repeating the full
Hmm.
theory manual, what is the deadline for project?
See, you are saying that you are repeating the theory, meaning you are doing theory this term, is it?
Oh yeah, but I
Okay.
have taken
Please
project
submit.
last time. Did not submit.
Have you registered for the? Okay, so but still you are eligible to submit the project this time, right?
Yeah. What is the deadline?
Okay, and you are doing theory also this term, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think so if you submit by 30th of November, you are eligible for bonus. So the last deadline to submit the project is 30th of November. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Joy Boy.
Yeah, hi ma'am. So basically, I just want to
Yeah,
ask that there will be second boot camp, right?
yeah, there are two online boot camps and one offline boot camp this term.
Only one offline boot camp, right?
Yeah, yeah, the details are already there on the project document. If
Okay.
required, you can refer to that.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Ma'am, where will the boot camp be there? Like, which
Roshni,
place?
your video is on. If not required, you can close your video.
Ma'am, I'm asking where the boot camp will be there, like in the offline place.
If it is an offline boot camp, then it will be in campus, IIT Madras.
So we have to
Okay,
be
please give
there
me a
for
minute.
that.
Give me a minute. Okay, now go ahead. Tell me.
Ah,
So,
yeah, ma'am.
the offline, yeah,
Where-
online bootcamp will be obviously online, and the offline regarding offline bootcamp, it will be in campus, IIT Madras, Chennai. Okay, you
So
can
we
find
need
it
to come there.
document. Yeah, you have to come over here for 1 week.
So at
Uh,
what,
go ahead.
like which, what is the time slot or the
Yeah, that
duration which
that is
we?
dependent on the classrooms that we get. We have to first check for the classrooms. Generally, we are right now we are taking the sessions in the afternoon. Okay, once you register for it, okay, then we will add you to the group, and there we will share all the timelines because it is dependent on the classroom availability as well as the mentor availability. But
Ma'am,
mostly we are
there's
taking
this
the offline
problem there.
sessions in the afternoon. Sorry.
I'm not getting the notifications regarding this sessions on my calendar app. I need to just go and then click and then it happens. So I don't get updates
See,
how and when.
you can see this event on the Madman calendar, right?
Yeah, I can see the events, but it does
Okay.
not notifies me. It's going to happen or because sometime what happens like
See,
mad one
we have
session is
the
happening.
Madman theory session. See, we have Madman theory. I don't know this. I sorry, I don't have information on this why it is happening. But
Okay.
see, we have fixed timings for the sessions, right? So right now we have shifted the time for the project session. Now every week you will have your project session on Tuesday from 4 to 6. For Mad one, you have the theory session on Wednesday 6 to 8 and Saturday 11 to 1 p.m. Okay. Then
So,
apart from
ma'am,
that,
this
on
one, please, ma'am, is
sorry?
this one a project session or a sorry? This one is project session, right? What is happening now?
Yeah, you can see this event on the calendar, right? Please check your calendar. Is it visible to you?
Okay.
Have
Yeah, yeah,
you
ma'am.
added this calendar to yours? You've added
Yeah,
it, right?
I've added it. Yeah, but why it's like two sessions are happening at the same time? Like I also took DBMS, but the DBMS session is also going. So how will the student have time to do both? Like, is it
Is it the instructor session or TA session?
TA sessions are there?
See, that's what we have so many sessions, we have so many courses, and there are so many TA sessions. Obviously, some of the other session we class, right? But most of the sessions
Yeah.
are recorded. So based on that, you can manage it
Ma'am,
because you have per week you will have 2 3 sessions, TA sessions, right? And TA sessions are also recorded. So
ma'am,
if you
So,
have the
ma'am,
doubt, please go
this
to the session and ask your
now
doubt.
we have to,
Come back over here.
ma'am, if you
ma'am,
can just answer one question, please. Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am,
this
everything is happening out of turn. I've been waiting for a long time. I need to leave, but I've been hearing this for the last 5 minutes. Could we come? Like I've raised my hands. I'm on the third in the list. I've been waiting for some time now.
Uh,
Joy Boy was
okay.
like was the last person you
Okay, I
talked.
got it. I got it. I got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I have only one question. Like, are we free to use JavaScript and its plugins?
Little bit use of JavaScript is fine, but it is
Okay.
not recommended to use much JavaScript in at least in Mad 1 project. Okay, little bit use of JavaScript is fine.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay. If you have a doubt, please raise your hands.
Hello.
Okay. Please raise. Okay. Yes, Harshita, go ahead.
Ma'am, I want to ask about the offline boot camp. Like, I have completed my Med 1 theory and have registered for Med 1 project this term. So, like, am I eligible for the offline boot camp?
Yeah, you're eligible for offline bootcamp.
But, ma'am, in the mail which they have sent, they have written that you need to complete both the Med 1 theory course and Med 2 theory course for Med 1 boot camp.
No, no, no. That is not required. Only completing Mad 1 theory is required.
For the Med 1 boot camp.
Yeah, for the Mad 1 bootcamp.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, that's it from my side. I hope I have covered most of the doubts. Okay, please, if you have any doubt, you can please watch this orientation session again. And most of the things are already covered in the project document. Okay, so go through that thoroughly. And from the next session, we will start off with the dummy project. And if time permits, we will start off with the templates. Okay, that's it from my side. Thanks for joining. You can drop off.